is taking up more space than that.
Good evening, everybody. I hope y'all are doing well today. Oh, we are just starting off with a bang, huh? Don't mind me, I just leveled up the level we had stopped on. Yeah. Probably gonna be a shorter stream tonight just because it is very hot and I don't have a ton of energy. But we're still gonna play some Kaizo. Have a good time. Oh, I think I need to do a thing to make sure my death counter is working. But just while I get set up, have anyone in chat yet? And if so, how you doing? See if I can get my death counter working. Alright, there we go. Now we're working. Now we're in business. Okay. So yeah, I made a slightly kinder wheel for us tonight, because I'm still on my Twitter. There we go. Now that source should be correct. There we go. I definitely made a slightly kinder wheel today. You'll see it when we hit our first threshold. I'm also putting us at a 40 death threshold rather than a 50 death threshold tonight, just because I intend to stream for shorter tonight. I think that's everything I gotta say right off the bat. Let's die sometimes. I remember this level was giving us problems. Well, that's not so bad. We're already starting to get back to where we were. I haven't played any Kaizo this last week. So I'm truly starting back from where I left off. It's been yet another one of those weeks where it seems like Twitter's going under for good, only for everyone to kind of come grumbling back the next day. It does make me wonder what it's going to take for that site to finally actually fully die. A couple days ago I was thinking, oh shoot, do I have to figure out somewhere else to say that I'm going live on this stream? But no. See, I had a good busy week where I got to have a friend in town for a good portion of the week. That was really good. And then yesterday I got to run Blood on the Clock Tower for the first time. That was very fun. Would love to make that a future Moonshot stream. Just, good luck getting 7 or 8 people together for that. For like a 90-minute time slot. Alright, I have to relearn this bat jump. That's just Batman's internal monologue. I have to imagine that everything in his internal monologue is has a bat prefix. That was better. That's improvement. Alright. Yep, just repeatedly dying, it's the classic Kaizo and cocktails start. Hi there, Seraph. How you doing this fine evening? Man, everyone's having car troubles this week. Oh, shoot. Oh, I did make it to the halfway point here. Well, I'm taking that save. I'm absolutely taking that cheap save. I accidentally hit my quick save, and what do you know? Brought me to a good place. Is it a little cheap? Yeah, I'm taking it anyway. But yeah, I had car troubles this week. My friend who was in town visiting had car troubles when she went to leave. At least one other friend also had car troubles. Just a bad week for cars. See, my friend, they left their Prius's door slightly open, and that somehow managed to drain its battery over, like, the 2 days that they didn't drive it. So they just had to get a jump, so it actually wasn't that bad. But definitely kind of a scary moment. Meanwhile, CJ and I were driving a Jeep for a few days that was missing a lug nut on one of its wheels, so there's just a wheel that was trying to vibrate out of place. So that was fun, until we figured out what was going on. Yeah. Oh, shoot, that's a very low jump. So yeah, I don't know. Cars just bad all around. Let's see. And it is also very hot here in Oregon. And I am not a fan. Let's see. Yeah, definitely it's worth it to have working brakes. But it always sucks how much basic car maintenance ends up costing. Oh shoot, that was it. I just went too early. Man, if I had my way, I would just live in a world where I didn't need to have access to a car. I would love that so much. Because driving is stressful, car ownership is very stressful, and it's expensive for everybody. I'd much rather just bike and walk everywhere. Except, I will say on days like this, I don't want to be walking places. When it's 85 degrees out, or tomorrow when it's going to be 95 out, I want to not have to walk if I have to go somewhere. But on the other hand, my car's AC is pretty bad, so, you know, is it really going to be that big of a difference? Yes, it will, but, you know, in the spirit of the thing. Alright, we are going to do our first spin at, we'll just do it at an even 1500 actually. Well, that's way more than 40 from where we started today, but that way we'll stay at nice round numbers. Nope. I will also admit I made the wheel pretty kind this week. There's not too many completely awful things on there. Just because the last 2 weeks were very rough and I need a break. Don't put dairy in your alcohol. Or dairy and lemon juice together. It doesn't work. I mean, I guess I have whipped cream on the list, but that can just be a topping, you know? That won't really get mixed in as much, and it won't let it become a curdled nightmare. Alright, progress. I mean, I've made it there before. Oh yeah, I don't re-grab jump on that first jump. Let's see, I also got to do something I've been waiting to do for a long time, which is run Blood on the Clock Tower, which is a Mafia-style game or werewolf-style game, except with more complicated roles and a designated storyteller, which is what I was doing, where you don't actually have to play the game, you just have to manage the game, which is exactly where I want to be in a social deception game, because I don't have to directly lie to people. It's fun because you get to kind of set up puzzles for your players to solve. But yeah, I managed to run a 7-person and then a 6-person game, and they were both great. We had a good win and an evil win, so I think I managed to keep things relatively balanced. I had a couple people who don't really ever play those kind of lying games, who managed to rise to the occasion and do pretty well for their first time. One of them was stuck being evil in her first game, and she still managed to stay alive to the end. So yes, very satisfying. And at least a few people told me afterwards that they had a really good time. And that's really what you're in it for, you know? Actually, I guess I haven't GM'd anything for a hot minute, so it's probably just scratching that same itch. Oh, that's a death. Alright. Let's go and spin our wheel for the first time tonight. Let's see. Okay. What do we want to guess we're going to hit first? Are we going to hit something good? Are we going to hit something bad? Are we going to hit something dramatic? Let's find out. Lemonade! Perfect! I would love to start with lemonade. That is a ideal scenario. Like, that's one of the top, 4 or 5 things probably to start with on this wheel. So, let's go ahead and pour some lemonade. I was just at the store today, so it was good timing. Thankfully, this lemonade's not been sitting in a warm room for too long, so it should be just fine. Still a little bit cool from the fridge. Let's see. The only really bad things I put on the wheel is rice vinegar is probably not going to go well. The energy drink I got is relatively cursed, as are most energy drinks. We still got ramen seasoning on there because I want to see that happen. That'll be funny. Let's see. Oh yeah, we still have mustard on there too. Mustard will not be a good time when that happens. But yeah, we're just going to pour a little bit of lemonade. And probably just sip on that until we spin the wheel again, because I should be doing my best to stay hydrated. You forget just how much water you have to drink when it's hot out. But yeah, cheers. The wheel will be kind tonight, I can tell. Alright, with that, back to deaths. Nope. Here. I was about to say, okay, there we go. Hubris. It's always hubris that gets you, every single time. Our time here. Oh, almost made the jump, and then we're gonna have to get those 3 invisible blocks in a row. And given the length of these levels, that has to be like close to the end. Yeah, very proud of Miles too for having its first off-leash playtime in somewhere that isn't a fenced dog park. We weren't sure we were ever going to get to that point with him, honestly. Because he is not the best listener. But he's been getting better and better. And even if he doesn't always listen to every single thing we tell him to do, he does want to know where we are all the time, so he usually stays pretty close. Listened every time? Yeah, both of you definitely deserve frozen treats. We got ice cream in the fridge. I got one for you and one for me. Honestly, lemonade with whipped cream is not nearly as bad as lemonade with ice cream. Because I would just float the whipped cream on top and then just eat it off. Let's see, yeah, it's been just hot enough that you can, like, the amount of stuff that you get done in a day just decreases a notable amount here. Oh yes, this is it. Oh, I think that it had fallen too far. Okay, we're gonna beat this level though. We're absolutely gonna beat this level. Look at that consistency. Yes! Boom! If I get whipped cream before the lemonade, then it's probably bad. But at least when I come to the recipe later, I can try to salvage it. Because in the recipe, I give myself a lot of, control over what we actually do. Yeah! Let's enjoy our lemonade before something spoils it. Let me just make sure to update our quick save so we don't accidentally quick save backwards ever. Wait, I didn't even look at what the name of this level was. I want to see what this level is named. Yellow Dwarf. Okay. Okay, looks like we have some platforms that will not stay with us for long here. It's always nice when you get a new song, at least, after spending so long in a previous level. See, I need to definitely have some momentum to make that jump. But yeah, basically, I was hoping to not hit whipped cream first, and if it was, I might have honestly just eaten whipped cream, because I just need a good Kaizo and cocktails day, you know? I just need nothing bad to happen. I ran errands today, so I deserve it. I love the little dinosaur guys who you can bounce off twice. What are those guys called? They're the best. Rexes, I think. Very close. Then those platforms are going to fall very fast, so we're going to have to be quick. Ooh, close. Close and spicy. I don't think I have anything spicy on the wheel today, which is good. I guess I have mustard and I have, like, Worcestershire. And I know those won't play well, but at least they're not sriracha. Oh, close. Just timing those jumps on those fast fall platforms is tricky. Okay, just because this is a beverage-focused stream, what is the ideal summer beverage? I'll have to think about that for myself. I feel like winter beverage is pretty easy. It's just like fancy hot chocolate. Oh, that's a tricky bit. I like that. That's hard, though. Oops, I was adjusting my mic. Oh, hey, what do you know? 40 deaths come so much faster than 50. It's time to go spin that wheel. What are we hoping for? What's gonna go well with lemonade? Oh, yeah, you've told me about Devil's Club tea before, CJ. Nice light herbal green tea. That's definitely refreshing. The one downside, though, is in the summer, it's a hot drink. Okay, let's spin that wheel. No more putting it off. Okay, we're just gonna make some sparkling lemonade. Nice and easy. See, I told you the wheel was going to be kind tonight. And this is legitimate soda water. This is club soda. This isn't tonic water that has sweetness to it. Oh yeah, I guess you can just iced tea. Sometimes I forget that. Sometimes I forget you can just ice a tea. Oh, it's a very small soda explosion. Not bad though. Let's see, Sarah, if your gremlin answer. Ooh, cold Coke. Yeah, sometimes ice water is all your body really wants. Remember, my parents would joke that they had a recipe for the perfect water. It was exactly 3 ice cubes. No more, no less. That was the recipe. But yeah, after doing something hot outside, coming into just nice, crisp, cold ice water, it's just as good as like coming in from a cold winter day to warm hot cocoa. Alright, we just have simple, sparkling lemonade. Nothing fancy happening here. But it tastes very good, because this is a thing I would already just do. Alright. Let's hope that the wheel stays as kind. And see if we can make some progress. Oh, I didn't realize that. I didn't update the title. Let me fix that. Just 1 sec. I'm fixing in the Twitch title and category. There we go. Alright, that's fine. I'm not gonna fix tags or anything. It's gonna be a short stream tonight anyway. Well, I also didn't update the drink data. Oh, and I typed W several times, which means that the death count decreased. You know what, we're gonna leave that. That's funny. Gave us a few extra deaths of buffer. Why not? The counter and... Huh. Why did... Let's see, the counter and the recipe disappeared on your end? Weird. Yeah, they're still showing up for me. That's very strange. I can assume if it's... Okay, if CJ's saying okay, I'm going to assume it's something on your end. But if anyone else is having the same problem, please let me know. Yeah, because all those sources are on my end and should just be getting all sent out but in one block. Because I don't know how OBS really works. So I'm kind of assuming there. Alright, here we go. We got this. Yeah, phones do that. They get confused a lot when you swap from portrait to landscape. They never really know what you actually want them to do. see, I've dug into a couple new games this week. Guess really just the one. Started playing Griftlands, which has been on my list for a long time. It's a roguelike deck builder in the realm of Slay the Spire. Except you have two different decks, one for negotiating with people and one for fighting. And sometimes you can kind of decide which strategy you're going to do. So there's more of a role-playing aspect to it, because you can go around befriending and angering people. You get mechanical outcomes from that. So, enjoying that right now. Might have to try a stream of it at some point. Oh, also I guess I played through a game called Tiny Folks, which was basically like the light version of Darkest Dungeon. Like Darkest Dungeon with like a third of the crunch. So that was nice, but the same gameplay loop of go on mission, upgrade your base, go on mission, upgrade your base, improve your roster of heroes to take on missions. Yeah, I can already feel it starting to get too hot in this office. But we'll go for at least 90 minutes. Or at least until we have an interesting drink. The good thing about this level is at least this part that I keep replaying is fun to replay. Like, it feels good. The last level was just finicky enough that it was kind of frustrating sometimes, but this one has a good flow to it. Oh, so close! Alright, we can do this. We got this. We fucking got this. Easy to get that last jump slightly low. Oh. You lose your focus for a second and it all goes away. Sparkling lemonade. What more could you ask? I mean, what's stopping me from just ending the stream right now and be like, hey, you ready for some Mario Sunshine? Ooh, if it works out, this has to be Mario Sunshine. I feel like Sunshine is a great name for a lemonade-based drink. It's definitely too early to start thinking about names yet. It's like naming a role-playing game character before you've put a single other thing on your character sheet. Which would be fine if it's a character sheet where you get to choose for everything, but the moment you have to roll for stats or roll for anything else or have anything randomized, it can all fall apart. What is the best name you've ever given to a role-playing character? Ooh, it could become a Shine Sprite if it got any alcohol in it. But what's the best name you've ever given to a role-playing game character? Let's see. He wasn't my best character, but I love the fact that I got to name a barbarian TJ Maxx. See, I also had a character who was the Young Pilgrim. I liked that name a lot. It's like, is that a name? Is that a title you've picked for yourself? She's not gonna explain. Hey, there we go. Boom. Halfway. And here I was worried that I wasn't going to play long enough to make any progress today. Let's see, I had a warlock named Melodica Sable. That was a good name for a goth warlock. She was like kind of a bog standard like D&D character warlock, but it was like a game with like CJ running, me as the one experienced player, and then like 5 new players, so I just got to do like the classic like main character stuff you normally don't get to do in a role-playing game because you have to share the spotlight, but when no one else knows what they want to do with it, especially in the first few sessions, you kind of get to have a starring role in a fun way. Oh, I always hate bits and levels like this. This exact same thing happens in Celeste. I think you saw me struggle with this in Celeste. Oh, that's 1580. So that means it's wheel time. We've had 2 good hits. Can we go 3 for 3? Can we go 3 for 3? All right. If I want to call this a Super Mario Sunshine, I think this needs some grenadine in it to make it red. Or, you know, we can go a little bit interesting. We can go slightly more down the Bloody Mary route and add some Worcestershire. You know, my good luck couldn't last forever. In fact, this is a brand new bottle of Worcestershire, so I'm going to have to get it open. You know, of all the things that could happen, this is not nearly the worst. Worcestershire isn't, like, the worst possible flavor. It's not going to be a sriracha level, I'm pretty sure. Also, the fact that there's no dairy for it to fight with, like, that's already a win in my book. And there's no pure lemon juice, which you'll notice I took off of the wheel and replaced with lime, which I think was a good choice. Baby Bowser's graffiti paint. That's pretty good. Alright, we're just gonna do just a few dashes, really. Alright, yeah, treat it like bitters, you know? Let me add this to my list before I forget. Alright, should we give this a taste test? See what the Worcestershire does in there? I think so. No time like the present. You can definitely tell it's there, but it's still trying really hard to be lemonade. It's lemonade where there's something off. Honestly, you smell it so much more than you taste it. Like, I smell this, and it smells like, uh-oh. But I taste it, and it still tastes like my sparkling lemonade. I mean, there's a little bit of like a salty aftertaste, but I think it's not quite doing enough to ruin the drink. Maybe that means I needed to add more Worcestershire, but I'm happy with my decision. I'm here for a good night. All right. Oh. middle jump in there is giving me trouble. Oh, I see. I see what we need to do. Yeah! Come on, Rexes, keep me alive. Oh! We made good progress there. That's good stuff. And I bet we'll get back there this very next attempt. I betcha. Alright, I lose the bet. I lose the bet. Here we go. No, okay. Misspoke. Okay, made it back there. But getting on that Rex is actually kind of tricky. As a reminder, we don't spin at 1600, we're actually spinning at 1620. Because I'm doing every 40 deaths tonight. Ah, close. Close, 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 close. Still, we at least made 2 checkpoints of progress in, what, 45 minutes? That's really good. Given that I didn't practice it all this week, I feel great about that. I'm at least gonna beat this level tonight. Oh, oops. Wrong platform. Yep. Okay, I had the right idea there, and then I just completely... Amateur mistake right there. Amateur. That's also an amateur mistake. I gotta be a professional here. Okay. Hey, actually, we have a time to think here. In fact, I'm gonna, it feels kind of cheap to allow myself a quick save here, given that my drink isn't terrible to take a sip of. Then again, there's Worcestershire in it. Here, I'll add like 4 more dashes of Worcestershire if I quick save and then die. How about that? That feels like a good side bet. Quick save, take a sip for my quick save. Now I notice a little bit more of the Worcestershire. It's getting to know the lemonade a little bit more. Oh, Okay, I don't have to add more because it was joking. It was fake. It was a joke. Good joke. Ha ha ha. I was so worried. I was so worried. Oh, thank you so much, Quickie World. You know what? I appreciate that. Yes, everything is fine. I agree. Everything is fine. I mean, honestly, we should just name the drink that, unless if it fits at all, because that's a really good name for a drink. Okay. Gotta do something here. Oh, I think I need to... Oh, I see. What I need to do is give the shell to this guy, and then I have to escort mission it across. Until it gets down here, so I can get the shell. And then use the shell to shell jump up here, hit my head on the top on-off switch to turn the platform right below me back on. Okay. I see. Nope. Alright, I need to get that shell up there very fast. Nope. Yeah, I need to do it in 2 jumps, not 3. There we go. Oh, I thought that was it. I could just completely miss my jump. Yeah, too late. Oh hey, we are at our next death threshold. So what kind of wheel spin are we hoping for here? Alright. Well, no time like the present. What do we have? Let's just water this down some more. Yeah, more soda water. Okay, we are being very, very tame today. Maybe we're shooting for something more like the flavored sparkling water. Lemon Worcestershire? Lemon Worcestershire sparkling water? That sounds like a strange flavor of La Croix, right? But the wheel asks and I deliver. This is now going to be a more subtle lemon Worcestershire flavor. Worcestershire? I'm sure I'm saying it wrong no matter how I'm saying it. Yeah, I think apple juice could play quite well in here. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to add a couple more dashes of Worcestershire just because I'm not getting quite enough of it. And I feel like if it's here, it should at least be taking part. You know? So we're adding like 4 or 5 more dashes. It's not really going to change the color, so I'm not going to bother doing that on camera. And I should probably give that a minute to get to know the other flavors. So while I do that, let's keep plugging away at this level. Ooh, okay, so I actually have to be pretty quick there. Because it's just going to kick the shell. I thought it was going to hop in the shell. Alright, but this is Quickie World, I guess, so it is about being fast. Okay, I can't hit that first one too soon. Oh. Too slow. Everything is fine. I don't know why I'm waiting after that second. I can immediately flip the switch again. I guess because I have to wait at the first one to be able to actually grab the shell. Oh, and then I let it get away. Okay, but we can do that. That's not so bad. Just takes confidence. It's hard to be confident when you're doing stuff this hard, though. I didn't update my ingredient list, which is just club soda times 2. Oh, I do have future chances. It will turn around. That's good. Oh, yeah. Oh, but if it goes off screen, then it despawns. So I do need to just go fast. Okay, if there was ever a spot for a quick save. And hey, we're all about showing grace for ourselves tonight. We make a quick save. Take my quick save, quick sip. Yeah, it still smells like Worcestershire, tastes like bubbly lemon water. I don't know what to tell you. It's interesting. It's not like I wouldn't choose to put the Worcestershire in there if I was just like mixing this up myself. But I don't know, maybe the wheel knows something I don't about the next 2 or 3 things it's going to add that will make this perfect. Alright, see, I was right to make a quick save. Close. Ooh. I was not supposed to do that, but I got the shell jump at least. Yeah, exactly. Worcestershire's mostly flavor enhancement. Ooh, I didn't have quite enough height there. Interesting. There we go. That's a mean trick. Okay, I need to maybe do tiny spin jumps there to make those low jumps. It's funny how sometimes that shell jump doesn't quite get the height it needs. There we go. Oh, and immediately trolled. Because it's just go, go, go once I'm up there. Alright, that was a very low normal jump, so it probably does need to be spin jumps, huh? Oh, I went too fast. Okay then. Wrong timing on the shell jump there. I want to hit it on the first bounce. All right. Slightly too early there. now I need to fall while I'm holding this grab block and throw it at the wall at just the right time so I land between the two sets of invisible blocks. Oh, I was a little bit too late there. Okay, good to know. I need to throw it earlier than I think. I had another chance there. I just didn't realize it. Oh, and that is 1,600 deaths, or 1,660, which is our next 40 threshold. Because we started at 1,500. Let's go ahead. Spin the wheel. See if we can add something with a little bit more heftiness to it, to this glass. Alright. Let's go. Maple syrup? Sure, why not? Actually, I could see that working. I still wouldn't choose to put the Worcestershire in there, but I can see what we're going for, yeah. Yeah, I can see it. Let me write it down before I forget. Alright. Maple leaf syrup. Also looks like we might be having another non-alcoholic drink, which is always good. After the first few drinks all being alcoholic, I was a little bit worried that the way I'd balanced the wheel, we were always going to get alcohol. So I'm glad that we're not. I just need to be strong. There we go. I almost had to go get CJ to get that lid open for me. So that's her job in this house. If I was to describe how our household functions, CJ's the one who takes the lids off of things, I'm the one who puts the lids back on things, and the dog is the one who steals the lids and runs away with them so we can't find them. Or he wants us to know that he has, because he wants to be chased. It's all about the thrill of the crime. So I got a lot of brand new bottles today, and this one has a stubborn seal. I sometimes gotta puncture those seals, so there's less of a pressure difference. When in doubt, involve your teeth. It's usually more of a dog piece of wisdom than a human piece of wisdom, but right here. Okay, let's see, let's just do a... We're just gonna do a small squeeze. This doesn't need to be too much sweeter than it already is. There, you can see some nice syrup resting at the bottom. In fact, I should get something to stir this with. Did I bring a stir stick in today? I did not. Let me be right back so I can actually stir this up properly. Because otherwise it's not going to combine. Oh, oops. Muted the wrong thing. And we're back. had to get a metal straw. Hopefully that's giving you some nice ASMR there. There's nothing for it to really clink against. That maple syrup is really lovely with the lemonade. It is having a small conflict with the Worcestershire. Maybe not. Maybe... Yeah, the Worcestershire is mostly there for scent. It's still quite lemony. You could still call this lemonade, honestly. Like, it has not gone far enough away from the realm of lemonade to call it something other than lemonade. Alright. Well, let's get back to everything is fine. Oh yeah, I had a quick save here. Oh shoot, well now I don't have a quick save here. That's okay, we can get there back there pretty easy. I knew I was gonna fuck up a quick save at some point today. Oh, when those are there, then you'll walk off screen. I see. Oh, slightly too slow. Oops, I just missed a jump there. I swear, those times where I run off without falling, I am hitting jump. I'm just hitting it like a frame or two after I would be allowed to actually jump. Oh, oops, I don't want to. Oh, I see. I can hold tab to fast forward, but it wasn't changing a setting. Whew. Still learning things about my emulator. Actually, that'd be a really good feature on, like, playing a Pokemon on this. Well, I guess this is a SNES emulator, so there aren't many Pokemon games to play. Oh, so close. I got stuck in a block there. Alright, I'm not going to remake my quick save. I'm going to make my quick save after I get this shell jump. That's where it should be. So close. Alright, maybe I can still salvage this. Nope. Alright, there we go. I was just trying to go and not think about it, but I needed to stop and think about it. Oops, I need to hit it multiple times. I need to hit it multiple times. There we go. Oh shoot, that's the load. I always forget. I always forget. You'd think after doing this for what, 5 weeks, I would have remembered which shoulder button I bound to save and load, but no. That's okay, I'm getting way more consistent at this part, up to that shell jump. Alright, there we go. Oh, shit! I swear I'm not doing that for a bit. I swear that that was the same accident twice. Oh, yeah, it's a good thing that I didn't have to get a stream for a super long time tonight. I just took a sip of that for no reason. And yeah, it's fine. There's just a little bit of funk from the Worcestershire. But it's not even bad, it's just weird. It's okay, we're just proving our mastery, you know? Ah, see, we almost had it right again. I love watching Mario fall off screen while in P-Speed. Just fully flinging himself, putting his full trust that there's going to be something to land on, and there isn't. Oh, that ain't gonna do it. There we go. There's our quick save. And 1 death from having to spin the wheel. Yep, it's just a funky lemonade. And I really do have to spin jump that. Or be way more careful with my low jump. And hey, 1700. That's wheel spin number 6 for the night. I feel like we only start to get to interesting drinks once we hit like 6 spins. So let's see. What could this possibly need? More maple syrup! Why not? So 2 parts maple syrup, 2 parts club soda, 1 part lemonade, 1 part Worcestershire. Now we're getting to a proper nice and maple coloring. Do have to give it a good stir to actually get the syrup to blend in there though, because I don't want the bottom of the glass to just be maple syrup. It's a nice amber color. Looks like a nice light beer now. With a little bit of fizz. Now the maple syrup is the strongest flavor. It has overpowered the lemon. Maybe not. Hard to say. Good news is whatever the Worcestershire was trying to do, it is out the window now. I'm not going to add more. It had its chance. And it was defeated by double maple syrup. That's a win as far as I'm concerned. And we're finally to something that wouldn't just be like, oh yeah, that's basically a regular drink. No one puts that much maple syrup in a normal drink. look at that. Oh, I had to kill the Koopaling there. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I need to just wait. Maybe. That's okay. We're learning. Yeah, take that. And there's our halfway gate. Ah, yes, the Great Maple Syrup Heist. Everyone loves the Great Maple Syrup Heist. I don't know the full details, but I know that Canada has a strategic maple syrup reserve and that someone heisted it. Okay, throw shell up to hit the on-offs there. Oh yes, because I have to keep the saw blade going. I see. What are the key details I'm missing other than the fact that there's a Canadian strategic maple syrup reserve and that there was a heist where people stole, like, millions of gallons of maple syrup? I'd look it up myself, but I'm currently playing a video game. Yeah, fuck that shell. Okay, I need to do one bounce to get over that muncher and throw up. I see. $18 million of syrup. Which syrup is relatively expensive, you know? Like actual maple syrup. Like what I have here is not actual maple syrup, it is fake maple syrup, because I'm cheap. 77% of the world's supply. God damn. Okay, need to activate my brain here. Almost. Wait, was it the strategic reserve that is 77% of the world supply? Or they stole 77% of the world supply? That shell had good comedic timing there. They stole from the group that does 77%. Okay, okay. That makes more sense. Oh, I can... Oh, and also I need to keep the shell. Okay, I have to do a lot here. It's gonna take some focus. Siphoned off barrels, refilled with water, shipped to other businesses, sold as totally legit. The perfect crime. No, what that actually was the most successful game of honey heist ever. Well, yeah, it was legitimate maple syrup, but when your product's been watered down, you know, it's not going to be the same. Quality matters. Oh, and the stolen maple syrup was, I guess, illegitimate in terms of how it was found. Yeah, theirs wasn't watered. That's a much less exciting version of the crime of just watering down your own maple syrup. shoot. I keep panicking there. You know what happens when you panic? Is you lose. Alright, 1740. Boom, let's spin that wheel. Can we hit maple syrup a third time in a row? The odds are very low, but it can happen. Oh, we almost had a disaster. We were so close to disaster there. But no, we got an energy drink, which is far less of a disaster than mustard. You'll note I did randomize the order of placements of things on the wheel so we can have more of those dramatic moments. So let's see, what's this energy drink we have today? This is a watermelon punched from a energy drink brand that I'm not going to name because they don't get free advertising. But it is... First I should just try a sip, see what sort of a devilish concoction this is. Tastes like a watermelon soda. For all the good and all the ill that means. It's not the best watermelon soda. And you can definitely taste the caffeination to it. But, in it goes into the glass. We're just going to do a relatively small pour. That was probably around an ounce. I wasn't measuring because it didn't seem super important. It's giving us a nice color. It's taking our amber and giving it a little bit of darker red. A little bit more orangey. Tragically, it seems to be kind of overpowering a lot of the other flavors in here. You still get the maple syrup, but the maple syrup's no longer the primary flavor. And any shot the Worcestershire had at being noticed is now gone. So think about how I would fix that problem when I write this recipe out. Alright, I'm gonna go for like 10 more minutes and then call it a night. Just do a 90-minute stream here. Just because it is hot. But I bet we'll hit 40 more deaths and spin the wheel one more time. Sorry, I can't promise to take this stream for, 2.5, 3 hours, but this is what I got me tonight. Let's see if we can finish this level. I bet the answer's no, but we're gonna give it our shot. Tricky. That's a tough juggle. I have not done much juggling in this game. Okay, I don't have to be the fastest here, I don't think. Oop. A little bit too late there on the throw. Okay, I will now start taking suggestions for what we should call this concoction. here we go. There we go. Maple drop. That is good, but that also does kind of imply that it's going to be alcoholic. And I don't want to mislead people with the names of my drinks. Right, because a lemon drop is like lemon and... Is that lemon and whiskey? Is that what that is? I don't actually know. Still, maple drop is not bad, CJ. It's not bad. Yeah, this section is just going to take some learning to do. It's going to take me learning some new muscle memory that I don't have yet. The best and worster of summer. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Seraph. Alright. So then I would need the shell here to throw up there. Oh yes, to switch the switch again. And then bounce off. And then do a short bounce off of there. And then bounce off that fireball. I see. Bit long. But, you know, sometimes long name is funny. However, last stream we did do a long name. I don't really want to, you know, repeat myself. Yep, I'm probably stuck here, to be honest. See, actually, let's go to 1800 deaths. So next time I'll probably go back to 50 deaths per spin, and we'll start at a nice round number again. Let's see, till we get there, what's the last thing this drink needs to make it achieve its full potential? If I have it in my apartment, I will consider go grabbing it. I could just use some ice, you're right. That's not going to do it. Man, I didn't put much of that energy drink in there, but I can feel the caffeine in it. I should not have had anything caffeinated at 8:30 at night. Still, not enough that it'll do any actual damage. It's too hot to go to bed early anyway. I really want to just get the second switch once, you know? But I'm going to keep my word, so I have 6 more chances here. 5 more chances here. like that. That was almost it. Alright. 3 more chances. Then I would need to catch it again, which is hard. Still, that is what I wanted to achieve there, and we did it. 2 more chances to do even better. Oh, that was even better. Okay, last chance for the night. Okay, that one doesn't count. That one doesn't count. That one doesn't count. Alright, we made it through that section that we were stuck on. It did take us that about, what, 100 deaths or so to get there? Alright, I still feel pretty happy there. Let me make my quick save so I don't lose my progress. And, yeah, I think, should we spin the wheel one more time? Yeah, we'll spin the wheel one more time. Just for good measure. Who knows, maybe it'll give a good thing to cut out on. Alright. One last time into the breach. Lemonade! Okay. I see what we're doing here. This is just a maple lemonade with a little bit of Worcestershire. That's all there is to it. It's a maple watermelon lemonade with a little bit of Worcestershire. I asked the wheel to be kind, and it was very kind. Drop on repeat. You can still smell the Worcestershire, though. That's the one thing, is there's still a strong olfactory component. Alright, our final color comes out kind of in this pinky orange sort of space. Our final flavor. The lemonade really mellowed everything else out. We're back to mostly tasting like lemonade. There's sadly not too much of the... No, there's maple syrup aftertaste. There's just not so much maple syrup foretaste now. Okay, let's see. I am going to do a quick Google and just make sure that if I call this a maple drop, it's not going to be completely misleading. Drop cocktail. What goes in a lemon drop? Let's see. It's vodka, triple sec lemon juice, simple syrup. So yeah, olfactory component, courtesy of Night of Neils. Exactly. That's very good. I think I'm just gonna call this a virgin maple drop. I think that is where we should land. Yeah, because we have the soda water and the energy drink instead of the vodka and the triple sec. Then we have lemonade instead of lemon juice. And then instead of simple syrup, we have maple syrup. So yeah, I think it works. Alright, so I guess that's all I got for you today. I didn't realize I disappeared the wheel. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's all I got for you. Olfactory component is also an extremely good name. I had just already kind of started to settle, but still, props to Night of Neils. It's also very good. So yeah, I am going to sign off for the night. Thanks for coming out for the shorter stream. I'll be back next week when it'll hopefully be cooler and I'll be willing to go longer. But yeah, Till then, peace.